Hey, Steve Noble, Noble Moto. We got our 5,000 mile update here on the Metzeler CruiseTec on the back of my 22 ST. So just rolled 5,000 miles on a trip. I was down in Deals Gap, highwayed it down there, a whole bunch of miles down there, then highwayed it back home. And somewhere in there I crossed the 5,000 mile mark. So I will say, I've had this tire in the rain. It sticks amazing in the rain. It sticks really well in the turns. However, at 5,000 miles, I am almost down to the wear bars. This is a wear bar right here. And there is the faintest little step, maybe 10 thousandths or so, before I'm actually down at the wear bar. That's in the center, of course. Now over here on the side, I got maybe, call it 30 thousandths of an inch, maybe a little bit less, over there at the wear bars on the side. But where I'm spending most of my time, obviously in the center of the tire, we are almost at the wear bars. It just over 5,000 miles. I think I'm at like 5,200 miles, something like that on this tire. So the Michelin Scorcher was around the mid 6,000 range. The Shinko 777 was also in the mid 6,000 range. Before this was the Pirelli Night Dragon, also in about the 6,000 mile range. This thing is going to be bald probably, or technically down to the wear bars, which I'm calling wore out. It's going to be there before the 6,000 mile range. Now, the tire sticks great. Zero complaints about any of that. It wore pretty evenly. There is a little bit of sawtoothing on the outer treads in the turns, which makes me a little concerned. I know the pressure was good all the time. It's not really a leaky tire. It holds air really well. I very rarely had to put air in this thing for the entire duration it's been on here. However, I did end up with some pretty heavy sawtoothing out here on the outer treads. Now, it does still stick really well. There was no concerns there. Actually wore away at the nubbies here right on the end. So virtually no chicken strips left on the thing, which is great. That's kind of what I'm accustomed to, but this sawtoothing on here is a little concerning. If anyone has any ideas on that, why it would only be out in the outer tread when still running good tire pressure, I'd love to hear them. Maybe something with my rear suspension setup. It's possible. But yeah, so I'm probably going to have to put a new tire on this thing soon. So you can see right here, you see that bump? That is my tread wear indicator. You can see that faint little step there. That's about how much tread I have left. Or down here, you may or may not be able to see it, especially with a nice little shadow on the thing. We'll move the light around to see where that comes into better angles at for the camera. But as you can see, I'm almost down to the wear bars on that thing. To give you a rundown, I don't do burnouts on this thing. I've never done a burnout on this bike on any of the tires. I've never done a wheelie on this bike. It's my tourer. It's my commuter. I like to rip curves on it. I also am pretty heavy on the throttle while leaving the lights. That is true. I don't even use the rear brake that much. I use the rear brake less than you should because I come from sport bikes. So there is nothing, absolutely nothing in my riding style that would have caused this tire to wear out prematurely. I don't even carry passenger on this thing. My wife rides on the back like once a year on her anniversary for like 20 minutes and then she goes back to riding her bike. Yeah, there's no reason this thing should have wore out this early. I'm kind of disappointed in this. Like I said, tire performance-wise, stuck great. Bang for the buck? Man, it cost twice as much as the Shinko and lasted less time. Yeah, and maybe this was a fluke tire. Metzeler has a really good reputation. Lots of people are really happy with this tire. So maybe I got a fluke tire and it prematurely wore out. I've never really encountered that before, but I'm not a tire expert, so I'm not going to say it's impossible. Maybe Metzeler can reach out and explain this to me, explain what happened. Yeah, because I know plenty of people that have been very happy with their product, so I can't, just poo-poo the whole company. But, yeah, bang for the buck, this was not a great tire. But performance-wise, would not bat an eye at going, ripping curves at Deals Gap or in the mountains or wherever, again, or traveling on this tire. Rain-wise, it was great, stuck great in the dry pavement, stuck great in the turns. Everything else worked really, really well on it. My only gripe is that it wore out fairly quickly. Yeah, other than that, it's a top shelf product. So yeah, stay tuned for my next video, and we'll see what tire I come up with next. It's either going to be the Bridgestone or the Shinko 999. Or maybe I'll come up with something else in the meantime. How about the Dunlop? If you got a tire you want to see me review on this thing, put it in the comments below. Maybe tag the manufacturer. Yeah, that's all I got.